can you say a little bit about this guy?
Sure. So this guy has we've built him to have a variety of powers. He's got some, his main attacks are lightning powers. And then he's also got a few darkness powers and a few sorcery powers thrown in too, since we really want to show off kind of the versatility of the game and how you can build from all different sets. We don't really pigeonhole you. Right now he's got, when his endurance hits a certain level, he gets an electrical form that goes on. That's why you saw him just kind of, it'll kick in again if he
is that an armor or a AOE?
I believe that one actually helps you with your electrical powers and makes you better able to take energy attacks.
Oh, like a buff.
Yeah.
And he looks like he has
super jump as well. He's actually running around the Snake Gulch area, which I guess if you've been filming the other guys, you already know the spiel on Snake Gulch.
One of the times I was walking by, I saw him generate this large mass of lightning around him. Was that a PBAOE?
Yep. There is a lightning PBAOE that I think actually isn't on this build anymore. Just so we could diversify him a bit and put a couple other extra powers from different types in there. But basically it turns them into like a giant capacitor, they kind of arc lightning out to everybody around them.
Yeah, it did look very nice.
Yeah.
And somehow my son got into an area that he wasn't supposed to get to. I saw the little ghost stuff over there, and it kind of looked like that.
Yeah, sure. All of this area, we're just showing off Snake Gulch because it's one of the easiest areas to get around in for players because it's very well defined. But the whole zone, this isn't actually a build for Gencon. This is it's our production build. So you said it's an area he's not supposed to get in. This whole zone is done, so it's fine that he wandered off into. It sounds like he found Burnside, which is our ghost town.
Yeah, there was ghosts.
Literally our ghost town. So. We also have, atomic wastelands. We have downed spaceships, and Stronghold Prison is in here. So we've got a lot of variety, even inside the desert environment. And this is a boost that he's picking up, which are kind of temporary buffs that come out when you defeat enemies. They have a chance to pop out. It's part of how we keep combat action-oriented.
Man. See, everybody's going to get all irate at me in the forums because I forgot all the questions I was supposed to ask.
Right now he's doing some pick up and throw. This is actually tech that we are just starting to get into the game fully functionally. We're working on it for a long time. This is an item that isn't rigged up quite right, which is why it's just stuck to his arm. I don't know. Do you have any footage of back in the Snake Gulch area where it's all...
Yeah, you pick up the hovercraft and it looks like you're walking out with a briefcase?
Yeah, that's another one that's not set up right. Have you seen the wagons or anything like that?
I saw the girl character pick up a wagon and walk around with it.
Okay, great. Did you get that?
Pick up that thing?
Yeah. Because that area, those objects are, even though they're placed kind of in the back end, we can change them into destructibles. So there's some that are rigged up completely correctly and some that are still coming online. So those were examples of ones that are still coming online.
Any action footage is good as far as I'm concerned. When I was talking to Sean earlier, he did a little customization for power. Can we show that for a second? I know it's not still in alpha, and it's going to change, but can we change the color of lightning to, like, say, red?
Yeah. Even if I can do that, if you hold on for a second. We have to use dev commands to do it, so hold on. Quick second.
Okay, we are not recording the dev commands.
No, not at all.
There you go.
So this is absolutely not in any way, shape, or form final, but it's some of the stuff that we're playing with as we go to try to give you more flexibility in what you can do with your characters. It's a little hard to see with lightning because it's so bright, but you can see kind of the actual, if you look at the bolts and where the hit effects are, you can see that it actually does have a reddish tint to it now.
fire off a couple of shots, please? Okay, that's there. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Actually, it'll probably be a little more noticeable if you use some of the darkness powers. So if you use that, yeah, you can see the red tint a little bit better in those.
Sweetness.
Lightning's just one of those weird ones where it's, you know, it's so bright that the colors are a little washed out right now. And again, in no way, shape, or form final. It's one of those things that we constantly work with on the game, as well as the UI and the controls. We continue to try new things, new revolutions of it.
Now that looked awesome in the shade. Lightning strike in the shadow area was outstanding, I might say.
Yep.
Man, there you go.
There, you can see it a lot better there.
Yeah, those guys are looking at you funny.